Why is it that 98% of for sale by owners end up listing with a real estate agent? My name is McNamara with Willow Manor, and this is our episode 1 of Real Estate Real Talks. So let's talk about this. Why is it that for sale by owners are always putting their properties out there, doing all this marketing, doing all this stuff, and then ending up listing with a real estate agent? So most people, and with the information that's out there nowadays, it's possible to stage your home, to get information on how to list your home, to get information on how to market your home. All that information is out there with the internet and the availabilities of agents doing YouTube videos, so forth and so on. Yet the percentage is still extremely high on why for sale by owners end up listing with a realtor. In my personal opinion, I believe it's the emotions that are involved when you list a property and sell a property and buy a property. And so when a for sale by owner does not have representation, what ends up happening is there is no buffer between the buyer and the seller. So when the buyer writes a lowball offer, the seller immediately gets offended, and so they reject the offer, versus a real estate agent giving them, hey, we received this lower offer, but let's give them a counter and let's see if they're willing to play ball, or whatever the case may be. Maybe we have a conversation with the agent and we know that there's some wiggle room. Whatever the case is, the realtor is a buffer between the seller and the buyer to keep the emotions low, and a really good real estate agent knows how to do that well. And that's why they don't have a lot of fallout. So the number one reason, in my opinion, that a for sale by owner ends up listing with a real estate agent is because they're emotional over their property and they let the emotions get in the way of the deal. Hope that helps.